I'm Tori and I run Educate and Agitate, the page that you may be watching this on. So for the last week I have been doing a vlog, a video diary, specifically on symptoms of depression, anxiety and post-traumatic stress disorder that I suffered from. I then moved on to mental health medication and then a little bit about other things that can help with depression and anxiety. Okay, so today I'm just going to talk a little bit about how to deal or how to approach somebody who comes to you and tells you that they have depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder. As somebody who has it myself, I kind of know what I would want, so I'm just going to go through that. The main thing that I would say is, first of all, just accept what they're saying. Don't try to perhaps steer them away from the mental health path, thinking, telling them maybe, oh, no, it's not depression, or no, it's not mental health issues that you're suffering from, because it instantly that gives a negative light to what they're telling you. It would make me lose confidence, so it would stop me from speaking about it. So definitely don't dismiss what they're saying. Secondly, just listen to what they say. Don't feel that you need to provide answers, and don't feel that you need to give any advice, because obviously you're not a mental health expert, unless you are, and then obviously you can. But you don't have the answers, they don't have the answers. Sometimes all people with mental health issues want, and what I would want, is for you to just listen. Especially for me, there's a lot going through my head a lot of the time, so it's just a relief often to let go of that. Just listen to what they have to say, listen to what this person has to say. They've chosen to confide in you, and a lot of the time, people with mental health issues don't confide in people, and that's where things go wrong. So take that as a wonderful sign that you are the person that they want to confide in. Number 3, don't take this as a personal responsibility. Just because somebody has confided in you doesn't mean that then you are solely responsible for their well-being. As a human being, you want to help your friend, or you want to help your family member, but just by being there, you are supporting them. You can do your research and you can suggest things that they might want to do, but don't push anything, don't push too much. They are responsible, and I am responsible for what I do and for what I say and for who I am. So I wouldn't want anybody else to feel responsible for me and try and take on too much of what I'm feeling, because that's only going to be counterproductive, because you're then going to be suffering as well as the person who's suffering, if that makes sense. Fourthly, I would say don't feel the need to have to bring it up all the time. Don't feel that you have to constantly check how someone's doing in terms of their mental health. Have conversations as you normally would. Talk to your friend or your family member, and just ask them how they are, but not necessarily asking them how their mental health is going, because you don't want that to just become what your friendship or what the conversation is always going to be about, because then it becomes a focus and a dominance within your conversation all the time, and that can be quite wearing in itself. Just have normal conversations. Something that I suppose not very many people do that I would find quite supportive is actually sharing and reading up about, and maybe even doing your own fundraising or something for mental health charities and mental health awareness groups, because I think that's something that I don't see very often. It's great this week with Mental Health Awareness Week that we've got people sharing things, and people are interested in it, but it doesn't seem to be something that I see very often. So I think for me personally, that would be something that I would quite like to see more of. People questioning things about mental health, especially when you see things about mental health on television, or you see how it's portrayed in newspapers and the media, because a lot of time mental health, people with depression or bipolar or post-traumatic stress or anxiety is always very extreme. Like when you see somebody on EastEnders with depression, like the whole Stacey storyline, I don't think it's very often very accurate. It's always very heightened. and very dramatic. And I think, you know, we as human beings have the right to question these type of portrayals in film and entertainment and media. So I think that would be something that I would find quite supportive, you know, just questioning these portrayals and going, you know, hang on, my friend's got depression and she doesn't act like that. Or, you know, my friend suffers from anxiety or post-traumatic stress disorder, and that is a completely inaccurate portrayal of what their day-to-day life is like. So definitely just being more aware and showing your support as well, via social media, via fundraising, whatever way you can, I suppose. So yeah, just a short video today, guys. Hopefully you've taken something from that. I know it's very difficult to be there for somebody who suffers with their mental health, but all you can do is be there, really, and just ride through it with them when they need you. You know, it's not about providing sunshine and comedy and doing slapstick routines in order to cheer somebody up. Sometimes it's just a case of just sitting with them whilst they cry it out or talk it out. That's all that I would need. So there'll be another video up tomorrow. Thanks, guys.